Domenica Fossati, educator, teaching artist with the Little Orchestra Society, will demonstrate how to make your own pan flute.
Hi, my name is Domenica, and today we're going to experiment with the wind. See, I think that we can make some really beautiful music using wind. Don't you agree? Yes? Maybe? Well, let's try it. What happens if we just blow into the space that we're in? It's not making much of a sound. You can hear a shh sound, right? But I'm curious to know what happens if you blow air into a tube. Maybe on a tube we can hear a pitch. Did it make a pitch? Did it make a sound? It made a sound. The pitch, not so much. But maybe let's change the way that we blow into the tube. What if we blow down like this? We're starting to get a pitch, right? Now I'm curious to know what happens if you pinch the bottom or you close the bottom of the tube. We got a pitch. We actually have a tone. See here, I have a finished one. Let's see how that sounds when it's a completely closed tube. It's a whole tone. It's a full pitch. Why is that happening? Why is the air, when it's covered in the tube, making a tone? It's because once the air goes down, it has to come back up. And while it's traveling through the tube, it vibrates. And depending on the size of the tube, it creates a specific pitch. What if I were to cut this guy? Or if I were to shorten this tube? Do you think that the pitch would be higher or lower? Let's see. Let's see if this is going to be high. So here's the original tube. Now I've got the little one. It sounded higher, no? The shorter the tube, the higher the pitch. The longer the tube, the lower the pitch. That's why we can make panpipes with these straws and create music. Now, the trick to playing a nice pitch on these straws is you want to make sure that the straw is pressed against half part of your lip. Not all the way up, not all the way down, okay? You can kind of get a tone here, but you might have to work really hard for it. But if you bring it halfway to the bottom of the lip, you can get a pitch. So experiment. Everyone is different. We're all different, which is what the most beautiful thing about living in this world is, right? Everyone is different. So we each have completely different lips, different sizes, different textures. So it depends on your own lip. The higher, maybe you need it a little higher. For me, I need it just in the middle or even lower. So just experiment. One way to experiment also is to blow into a regular glass bottle too. That's a lot of fun, like a jug. So with different size straws, you could experiment and make music of all kinds. I have here, a little friend, 3 different size straws. Let's see how each of them sound. Do, re, mi, re, do. I bet you just with these 3 notes, there's a song that we all know. Mary had a little lamb. 3 notes, 3 straws, 3 different sizes. And there you have it. You can make all sorts of music. You could also make weird sounds with it if you want. Sometimes you could play percussion. too. So have fun with it. I encourage you to create any music that you feel, any sounds that you want with this. It'll be really fun. If you're feeling sad, you can play it. If you're feeling happy, you can play it. If you just want to see what happens if you go, what happens if I, you can even hit it. All sorts of things with this stroke. Have fun and enjoy your experimentations.